Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is quadrant geometry, and in that class we take and solve some important questions based on quadrant geometry. Now, dear students, in today's class we take and solve some important questions based on real numbers, which is very important for you and your upcoming examination. So first of all we take and discuss an important question based on HCF and LCM, which is very important topic of you. Okay, now let's see. So first we take the first question is, if the HCF of HCF of 210 and 55 is, if the HCF of 210 and 55 is expressible in the form is expressible in the form is expressible in the form 210 into 5 plus 55y plus 55y, then find the value of y. Then find the value of y. So dear student, for that question, first of all we find the HCF of first given two numbers. After finding the HCF we put, because of according to that question, the HCF of the given number is expressible in the form of this. So first of all we find the HCF for 210 and 55. After that we simplify, we put the value in the form of this, because this is their HCF is expressible in the form of this. Now look, let's see its solution. Dear student, first we find the HCF of 210 and 55. First we find the HCF of 210 and 55. Now look, so we just divide 210 by 55, so we get what? Let's see. So 3 times 160 minus, we subtracting them, so we get, this is 5, here 0, this is 10 minus 6, this is 4. So we get 4. Now we do divide 3, remainder becomes 0. So now 55 in 55, 41, 41, 45, this is 0, 1. Now again by 10, so 10 4 is 40, we get 5. Now again 5 to 10. So now till there we can here now remainder becomes 0. So the last divisor is the HCF of the given expression, Now look, so we also express in the form of now also we find the HCF of the given numbers by the help concept of Euclid division lemma. According to that, look, so first we divide, you know that dividend is equal to divisor plus quotient into quotient plus remainder. Again now, so now remainder becomes divisor and divisor become dividend. So now this is 55, this is equal to 41 into 1 plus 10. Okay, now again 45 divided by 10, so 10 into 5, sorry 10 into 4, no, 10 into 4 plus 5. Now again by 5, now 10 is equal to 5 into 2 plus 0. So now here remainder is what? This is your remainder. Now here remainder becomes 0. So last divisor is our the HCF. Is our HCF. So here, so first of all, we find the HCF of the given numbers 210 and 55. So dear students, here we clear the concept of HCF by Euclid division lemma and by dividing method. So in this way, you find the HCF of the given numbers according to that concept. Okay, you find the HCF. Now after finding the HCF of the given number, dear students, what I do, according to question, the HCF of the given numbers is expressible in the form of this. Now, thus according to question, according to question, HCF of this and this, which is what? 5. The HCF is 5, is expressible in the form of this. So now HCF, that is 5 is equal to 210 into 5 plus 55. Now from there we simplify that relation and we find the value of 5. Now look. Y is equal to 5 minus 210 into 5. Now we take 5 as common from this, so 1 minus 210, so we get what? This is 55y minus 209. 5 into 209. Okay, now this is 11. So y is equal to minus 209 upon 11. 11 1 is 11. Carry 9. 11 9s are this. So the value of y is minus 19. The value of y is what? Minus 19. Okay. So dear friends, this is the method. Okay, this is the method to find the HCF of the given number by Euclid division lemma and also by dividing method. So okay, so this is the concept. This is a very important concept regarding to that. So please dear friend, do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay, and after that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now we take and solve some important questions based on these topics. This is very important and is topic related to your syllabus. So let's see some other important questions, dear students, based on this topic. Now, dear friends, we take and solve the question, some other important question. And the question is, find the HCF of HCF of 65 and 117. 65 and 117 and express it in the form and express it in the form 65m plus 107m, sorry 117m, okay, 117m. Find the HCF of 65 and 117 and express it in the form 65m plus 117m. Dear friend, this is a very important question, okay, related to your syllabus. So please concentrate on this question. Let's see. First we find the HCF of 65 and 170. We get, look, first of all we find the HCF of 65 and 70. Now for that we just using the Euclid division lemma, and first you know that we divide 100 by 65, so to the only one times we take, this is 65, so we subtracting this, so we get this is 252. Now by Euclid division lemma, 117 is equal to 65 into 1 plus 52, okay, 52. Take equation number first. Now look, this is the very important concept. Look, 65 and 170 mentioned here. So now again this is by 62 by Euclid, again by Euclid, this is 52, 1 plus 52. So this is 3, this is 1, okay. Now so 65 dividend is equal to our divisor, quotient plus remainder is 13. So we take question number 2. Now again using the same concept, so we get this is 52, this is now remainder becomes 0. So we further divide it till become remainder becomes 0. So this last divisor is our HCF. So now this is 13. So now this is 52 is equal to this is 13 into 4 plus 0, which is 3. Thus the last divisor, which is what, 13, okay. Thus now remainder becomes 0, that is the last divisor is the HCF of the given number, that is last divisor is the HCF of the given number. Now look, so in this last divisor is 13, so 13 is the HCF, 13 is the, that is 13 is the HCF of 65 and 117. Now look, we find the HCF of the 65 and 117, and what I did now, one question is also included directly and express it, which means we express the HCF of the given number in the form of this, okay. So for express the HCF of the given number, which is 13, in the form of this, so what I do, so first look, so first this is from equation 2, this is the 13 now. From equation 2 we can write 13 as 65 minus 52 into 1. Now look now, from equation 2 we can write 13, 65 minus 52 into 1. Now look, from equation 1, because of we express the first 65 and 117, okay. Now we just replace 52 by the help of the equation number 1, okay. Look, from 1 we can write 52 is equal to what? 170 minus 65 into 1. So we just put the value of 52 with the help of the question 1 in this expression. So we get 13 is equal to 65, right, as it is, minus 52. We can write 170 minus 65 into 1, minus 65 into 1. Now we break the brackets, difference. Now we break the brackets, so that is 13 65. Okay, 65 minus 170 minus 12, 5 into 1. So this is 65 minus 117 minus 12, 65 into 1. So now look. So but we express the given expression in the form of this. So from there we can write, look, 65. So we can write 13 is equal to 65. This is 2 times 65 and plus we can write 117 into minus 1. 117 into minus 1 now. Okay, now we can write as the SCF can be expressed 13 is equal to, this is 65 into 2 plus 117 into minus 1. So now we express it. We express the SCF of the two numbers in the form 65 into 2 into 117 into minus 1, where the value of n is 2 and the value of n is minus 1. So this is the required solution of the given question. So in this way, dear friends, you can solve, okay, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics, because of this is a very important questions related to the topic SCF and LCM. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions, and after that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now dear students, we take and solve some important questions related to your syllabus. Okay, let's see. Now, first of all, we discuss a very important formula related to that. Look, so the important formula is what? If there are two numbers where then the product of these two numbers means product of these two numbers is equal to their HCF into their LCM, means HCF of AB into LCM of AB. This is the very important formula related to that topic. Means if there are two numbers A and B, then product of these two numbers, okay, this is the product of these two numbers is equal to their HCF into their LCM. Okay, this is a very important concept. Now we take and solve some important question based on this topic. Let's see. And we take up very important questions related to that topic. Look, the LCM and HCF, the LCM and HCF of two numbers are of two numbers are 180 and 6, 180 and 6 respectively. If one of the numbers is one of the numbers if one of the numbers is 30, find the other number. Now let's see its solution. So this is the questions based on this. So let us take, let the two numbers are A and B respectively. Okay, let the numbers are A and B respectively means their LCM is given as, LCM of these two numbers is what? This is 180, and HCF of these two numbers is what? 6. Means according to question, LCM and HCF are given. Okay, and let us take one number. First number is given, number is 30. We take as A is 30 and we find the other number. So now we apply that formula. The product of these two numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. Okay, now since you know that HCF into LCM is equal to the product of two numbers, means A into B. Product of two numbers, that is A into B. So HCF means first number is given as 30, so we put just 30. B is finding them. HCF is 6 and LCM is 180. Now from there we find the value of B, which is 6 into 180 upon 30. 0 0 cancel to each other. So 3 to the 6 means 2 into 18. This is 36. This is what? 36. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay. So in this way, dear friends, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on this topic. This is the one of the most important topic of your syllabus. So please, dear students, do more and more practices and practices all the questions of your NCERT exercise, and also you solve the examples of your textbook. Okay. So in this way, dear students, in today's class we take and discuss some important questions related to your topic real numbers. Now, so please do more and more practices of that type of numbers, and after that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. This is very important question of you and your upcoming examinations. Okay, dear students, so please do more and more practices. Okay, dear students. Now, dear students, in next class we take and solve some other important questions based on
real. Okay, dear students, now thanks to all.